premiers. In first I have now my rising star, the Brownlow medal. For the Coleman I've gone. Hey guys, TheKingThing here, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing some AFL 2021 predictions. I saw Caden do a video like this a few days ago when I'm recording this. So if you haven't seen that, there'll be a link in the description. But yes, I've pretty much copied his concept of like how he did it. And yeah, I'm going to pretty much just do the predictions. So yeah, without further ado, let's do this.
Also, before we go any further, YouTube is telling me that 77% of you guys aren't subscribed to the channel. Make sure you guys are subscribing for more content. And yeah, hit the intro. I said hit the
out of eyes trying to put me on a t-shirt. Shorty want me so bad, do your knees hurt? Yeah, I'm counting paper crop in my beat.
First up is the Premiers, so the team I think they'll be holding the cup at the end of the year. And sadly I think it will be Richmond again. You know, they're kind of like the Patriots of the AFL. You know, they don't have to do well in the season, but when it comes to finals, they're on. Like, they just know how to play footy. You know, they've done that for like the last, what, 4 or 5 years. The one time they actually did do well in a season was 2018 and they lost in the prelim. So next up is the top 4. And first I have Brizzy. Obviously they've added a few good players into their side. Joe Danaher being a key one. Played in a few losing finals now, and I reckon this is the year that they'll show up and probably show that the last 2 seasons weren't a fluke and that they can do this for real. In second, I have Geelong. Obviously, we've added a few good players into our side, Sean Higgins, Smith and Cameron. I would have put us first, but going off Saturday night against the Bombers, I was at the game and I was like, holy crap, we are so sloppy. Like, we literally just played so bad. So hopefully that's a one-off, but for that reason I'm putting them at second. At third, where they've probably been the last few years, they've got the Premiers, Richmond. Probably don't need to say much, I just said it all before. Now fourth, there's a lot of teams that could go here. Probably the most surprising team last year, I would say, would have to be Port. You know, no one expected them to be first the whole year. You know, they made the prelim. Very good effort from a side that probably had been struggling the last few years. I don't reckon they'll have the same thing as last year, but they'll still be good. Next up is the Wooden Spoon, and there's a lot of different teams I could do for this. There's the Bombers, there's the Crows, there's the Roos, but I've gone the Crows. Roos and Crows will be there pretty much the whole year. They were just absolutely dominating pre-season. Now obviously they're both very young teams, both rebuilding, and got 2 pretty new coaches as well. Can't see them winning that many games. Now my rising star, I've gone Logan McDonald from the Swans. I was watching him against GWS, he was just unreal. You know, he kicked a goal from 50 out and kicked it 60. I kicked heaps of goals on the waffle, and you know, I can see him being one of the best forwards. The Brownlow medal, obviously there's a lot of good players. You know, some probably you'd expect to win, some you don't. I'm going for someone who had an unbelievable 2020. I've gone Christian Petrarca. I was like, he's just a bull, and you know, he can go full forward, he can play midfield, but he just dominates. Watching him last season, he was just... For the Coleman, I've gone for a player who had a really good 2020, and I reckon he can take that next step. I've gone for Charlie Dixon from Port. If they get the ball into Charlie Dixon's hands so much this year, like they did last year, Charlie's on for 60, 70 goals. The surprise All-Australian, it's Lincoln McCarthy. You know, he jumps on people's shoulders, he kicks unbelievable goals, being a former Geelong player. I really want to see this. And as I predict, Prizzy will have a pretty good season. I reckon he'll be one of their good forwards as well. A headline we'll see. I don't think we'll see this headline. It'd be so good to see it. Buddy kicking goals for fun. You know, he just comes back from injury, maybe has a week or 2 to get into himself, and then just starts kicking bags of 4 or 5. Imagine how good that would be. And if that Buddy returns, I don't reckon Sydney will finish bottom 4. But yeah, that is the prediction video, guys. If you have enjoyed, make sure to hit like and subscribe. I'll react to my predictions at the end of the year, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. See ya.